Let's look at some homework problems here. Okay, first one is this problem. Find x in the following equation. And you can see on the left side is a log with base b of x. On the right side is several logs, adding and subtracting and with certain coefficient. And what we want is to simplify the right side as a single log. In other words, to write it as log with base b of something, and that something will be the x we're looking for. Right. Okay, so I'm going to simplify this part, which is the right side of the equation. First, I'm going to use the power rule. This is the power rule. This is the power rule over here. We're going to use the power rule to move the coefficient of the log as the exponent of the argument of the log. Alright, so first step, 5/2 will go as the exponent of 4, 2/3 will be the exponent of 8, and 2 will be the exponent of 3 here. So I will have log with base b of 4 to the power of 5/2 minus log with base b of 8 to the power of 2/3 and plus log with base b of 3 squared. Okay, now I'm going to simplify each argument, this and this. Okay, so first of all, what is 4 to the power of 5/2? We know for an exponent, the numerator is considered the power and the denominator is the root. So that means we need to take the second root and the fifth power on this 4. Okay, so 4 taken the second root will be square root. So basically square root of 4, then take the fifth power, which is 2 to the fifth, which is 32 here. Okay, so first of all, 4 to the power of 5/2 is 32 minus log base b of what is 8 to the power of 2/3. Okay, so 8 to the power of 2/3, this 3 will be the root and 2 will be the power. So we have the third root and second power. So third root, cube root, right, of 8, and we'll square whatever we have. So cube root of 8 is 2. 2 squared is 4. So that becomes a 4 plus log base b of 3 squared, that's 9. All right, now combine these two as one log. I'm going to use the quotient rule that goes like this. Okay, so this is the quotient rule. So basically, if you have two logs with the same base subtracting, you can turn it into one log, and the new argument is the quotient of the previous two arguments. Right. So that means this becomes log with base b of 32/4 plus log base b of 9. Well, 32/4, 32 divided by 4 is just 8. I'm just going to erase it and replace it by 8. Right, so next we can write these two logs as one log using the product rule. Okay, I got the product rule over here. So that means if you have two logs with the same base adding, you can write those two logs as 1 log and use the new argument as the product of the old two arguments. Right. So this will turn into log with base b of 8 times 9, which is log with base b of 72. Alright, so since this whole right side becomes log with base b of 72, that means that x must be equal to 72. So the answer is 72 here. Now let's look at this problem. Find x in the following equation. So solve for x. What we want to do, the first step is to write the left side, these 2 logs, as 1 log. Right. So log, it says with base 10, but we don't write 10, if it's base 10. I'll just write log of. Here I'm going to use the quotient rule, x plus 3 over x minus 3 equals 1. So first step. Next step, I'm going to turn this equation into its exponential form. So the base here is 10, 1 is the exponent, equals x plus 3 over x minus 3. Alright, now to solve this equation, you could multiply both sides by x minus 3 to get rid of the x minus 3 in the denominator on the right side, because they will cancel out. So 10 to the 1 is just 10. Right? Distribute the 10. 10x minus 30 on the left side equals x plus 3. Then all we have to do is solve this equation. Move the x over, 9x minus 30 equals 3. Move the negative 30 over, 9x equals 33. Divide both sides by 9. So you have x equals 33 over 9, but this could be simplified. You can divide the top by 3, that's 11, bottom by 3, 3. That's the simplified answer. Alright, so one more step we need to do is to check if this answer, 11 over 3, will make each argument positive. So I'm talking about x plus 3, and x minus 3 needs to be both positive. Okay, so since 11 over 3 is positive, positive plus 3, it's positive. Okay, works over here. If you plug it in here, 11 over 3 minus 3, 11 over 3 is 3 point something, right? 3 and 2 over 3. In next number, minus 3 will be 2 over 3. So it will still be positive. So that means 11 over 3 will satisfy the original 2 arguments. That means it is the solution. So our solution is x equals 11 over 3.